Hey everyone, my name's Aisha Zephyra, and I am contacting you from my YouTube channel, House of Zephyra. I want to talk to you about building rapport. I've been in the sales and customer service business for 35 years, and the key to closing a sale, any sale for anything, is building rapport. And building rapport means you generally are concerned or you care about what that other person is doing, saying, thinking about, or talking about. And consumers are very smart. They can see right through fake rapport and they'll call you on it. So don't fake it. Really be concerned about the other person. There was a time where I'm working at this car dealership and they wanted me to make 200 to 300 calls. I'm not going to name the name of the dealership, but they just wanted me to, they just wanted me to ask, did that person want to buy a car today or do they want to upgrade their vehicle? No one is going to say yes on such an important purchase over the phone. It takes a lot of deliberation and a lot of rapport building in order for you to convince someone to purchase a vehicle. But that's the nature of that business. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I think it doesn't work. That model doesn't work. I also worked at a cell phone company that actually got a verbal warning for taking too long with each customer because I was building rapport with each customer. But if I didn't build rapport, then I would receive a bad survey. And one of my metrics was surveys. So it was a catch-22 there. But building rapport is super important. You can't just go up to someone and show your merchandise and say, do you want it? Oh, you don't want it? Why not? I mean, how dry is that? You have to ask them something. And you have to either be direct or indirect. And I choose the indirect part. When I worked at Helzberg Diamonds, for example, there was a customer that as soon as I approached him, he said, oh, I'm just looking. I'm really just looking. And I said, okay, no problem, sir. And I went to the back of the store and I got a paper towel and some Windex and I just started wiping the counters off. And I just happened to come close to him. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I cannot just straight ask him, what is he looking for? That's not going to get this guy talking. So this was during the 2008 Depression 2.0. And I just started talking to him about current events. I said, can you believe what's going on with the housing market? And he looked at me, he rubbed his chin, and he kind of gave inquisitive look to me. And he goes, yeah, I can't believe it either. I said, yeah, did you see that on 60 Minutes where there were neighborhoods that were completely abandoned due to people not being able to afford their mortgage? He goes, yeah, that was crazy. I said, I know. And do you own a home? He goes, yes, I own a home. I said, I own a home too. I think we should look into getting our houses refinanced during this time because the housing market is not where it should be. Because I never thought about that. That's a great idea. And I said, well, the housing rates are at as low as 3%. So I think both of us would benefit from that. Because yeah, I'm definitely going to look into that. Oh, by the way, can you show me the pearl necklace that's in this case right here? And I pulled out the pearl necklace, and I just told him some information about the necklace, the features of it, the quality of it. And I asked him who the necklace was for, and he said it was for my daughter's birthday. And I said, oh, that's great. Oh, do you have any pictures of your daughter? And he proudly pulled out his album and out of his wallet of all the pictures he had of his daughter. And as he was doing that, I pulled out multiple parts that came with that collection that matched that necklace. And because I had built rapport with this customer, not only did he purchase the necklace, he purchased the earrings, a bracelet, and a ring on top of that. Now, if I hadn't built rapport, he would have either called me over and said, hey, let me just get this necklace and be done with it. Or he could have left the store after just looking, but I got him to buy a whole collection. Now, that is successful rapport building. And I basically have a client that I can put in my clientele book that I can contact during maybe his daughter's birthday again, or maybe another family member's birthday or holiday, to see if he wants to make another purchase, which is repeat business. So that's another reason why you want to build rapport, is because you want that repeat business. You want to not just sell to that person. You want it to sell for the whole family and their friends. Now, another example I have of building rapport came from an escalated call. Now, a lot of times in customer service, you deal with customers that are angry about something, and you have to have special techniques to turn that angry call into a positive call. Because sometimes people are just so fed up that that call can turn to an escalated call to your supervisor. So I had a customer that called in that was very angry. They were angry because their vanity that came with a free faucet, she didn't like the faucet, or she felt like the faucet was different than what was advertised. And she wanted to exchange it out. And I told her that we couldn't exchange it out because it was a free accessory, or is considered almost a free accessory for that vanity. And I'll be more than glad to show you the different faucets that we have that are very affordable, or that are very, that align with the style of that vanity. And she was like, no, I don't want that. Aren't you hearing me? I want this goddamn faucet. I want it to be replaced right now. And she just went on and on about the faucet. Now, I chose not to go respond to what she was saying, only because if you constantly respond to someone that's yelling, it's going to come off as argumentative, and that will totally turn off that customer, and you've lost them. And so When she was done yelling and cussing, I said, Miss Phillips, what seems to be going on today? I understand that you're upset about this faucet, but there's got to be something else going on. What seems to be the problem? And I don't think anyone had ever asked her or ever spoke to her in that manner. And she had confided in me that she had a car accident a year ago that left her paralyzed from the waist down. And she finally got the settlement money from the person that hit her in the car accident that she had. And she was going to redo her bathroom in a way that was going to be accommodating for her. And I told her, I said, you know what? You should be very proud of yourself. You went through something very difficult, and you are trying to make it through every day. And what you want is something that matches what you have, and you want it to be special. I can totally understand that. I said, let me try to find something that's special that will go with that vanity. And I'll send you the pictures. I know you'll like it. She calmed down and she's like, thank you. You know, and I could tell that she teared up a little bit. Her voice was a little shaky. But when you are building rapport, you're empathizing with that person. You're putting yourself in their shoes. And I would have never known this terrible accident happened to her if I had not asked the question. Sometimes you have to be real with your customer. And to get through all the BS and get through all the fakeness and get down to what's the real issue, what's the core. You're the problem solver. When you're in sales, you're the problem solver. You're not just a salesperson. So you have to figure out what problem you're solving. And I wasn't always good at building rapport. I was very nervous talking to people, especially complete strangers. And the way I was able to get over that was that I started building rapport with everyone I met, from the person that works at Quick Trip and I'm giving them gas money. I'm building rapport with them, asking them how they're doing, how their week's been, or hoping they have a great day. Or the cashier at Kroger, I'm asking her how's she doing. Or is she working long hours? Hopefully not. Or complimenting her on how pleasant her voice sounds. Or, another example is when I would drive for Uber, I had a customer that during this pandemic, she just wanted to go to Petland and look at some puppies, look at something to make her smile. And she might even get a dog. And I was encouraging her to get a dog. And I love animals, and I love dogs. So I was really encouraging her to get one for herself since she lived by herself. And we got to the destination, and instead of me driving off, I clocked out and I got out the car and I went with her to do puppy shopping. Now that's going above and beyond rapport, but that's really connecting with people. And that's what Rapport is all about. So I shot with her for a little while. We pet a couple of puppies. We had some fun. And, you know, I mutually got something out of it. I had fun as well. And it took my mind off of this pandemic for a period of time. So building rapport is very important. And no one is, and I'm going to repeat this again, no one will buy from you if you don't build rapport from them. No one's going to buy with you if you're fake. No one's going to buy from you if you are not a genuine person, because they can see right through that very quickly. If you want more ideas, more tips about building rapport, I'm going to leave my email address in the title, and feel free to email me. And also feel free to press subscribe at the bottom of the screen. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.